I'm no longer an artist. I've dropped the mic.
What?
I'm no longer an artist.
What?
This is one of those stories that never started. This is one of those stories that never started.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, it's Wandile Webb, and I'm coming to you with, a legend in the game. This is stories from the World Wide Web. It's the World Wide Web podcast. And I'm coming to you live from an undisclosed location. I'm very blessed to be here. Today I have with me, a record producer, sound engineer, true musical visionary. This guy is a sonic genius. He goes by the name of Casmo Marsiano. Casmo, what do you do? Let's give him
45.
Welcome.
40.
Yo.
You know.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. How you doing?
Shout out, my buddy. It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir. I want to start with what's going on right now. You recently just put out a very, very hot sound. A very hot song. It goes by the name of iMoto. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Dollar Maze.
Yes, sir.
That's my partner in crime.
Yes, sir.
Everything we do together now.
Yes, sir.
It's my investor, my partner. We started label together. Everything is moving smooth. Rusty at work.
That's
how it's called.
Tell us more about the single iMoto. What is it all about, and how did you put it together?
Okay, iMoto is a single by myself, Dollar Maze, and Sia Musica. It's all about the hustle, but like how much we've been hustling to finally see yourself buying a car.
Yeah,
that's why it's called iMoto. Because now we in a space where we're like, fuck, I can even afford a car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
So are you telling me it's that song that you actually buy as soon as that song that you actually listen to as soon as you buy a car? When you leave in the dealership, is that song
that's the record
that you actually say, I've just bought a car, iMoto, I'm looking nice, and I see you actually trying to spin it on TikTok as well.
Yeah. Actually, it's doing good numbers because of now. Even my piano pages are sharing it everywhere.
Oh,
yeah,
snap,
this is dope.
Yeah, man. And it's got who do you have on the song?
We have Sia Musica. It's by myself and Dollar Maze. We both co-produced the song.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's track back a bit, bro. You're a legend. I would like to say, it's safe to say that, people don't give people their flowers while they're still here.
Hey,
people only love you when you're dead, dog.
Yo, don't forget 2-time Summer Award winning producer.
2-time dog. Like I didn't even mention that in the intro. Yes, sir. Tell us about that. You want to like your song? What is going on there?
No, I won a 2 Summer Award for consecutive years for 2019.
Yeah.
And in 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for both albums that I produced for Bongo Riot.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's dope, bro.
Yes. Bongo won the summer, then I got the duplicates for them.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yes.
And I know that you've helped a lot of people.
Yes.
People right now is big are trying to reach out to you.
Yeah.
I want to track back, bro. Everybody wants to know, when did you first, fell in love with music?
Yo, but I don't want to name drop, but
yeah.
There's some couple of guys in Rustenburg that made me. I would say that because of when I was coming up, I've tried to work with a lot of niggas in Rustenburg, so they were shutting me up, and they were, and I was like, you know what? If they shut me out, why don't I do my own thing?
Yeah.
That was like I started learning how to do beats and stuff and whatsoever. Then I became good. And you know what I said? I said, all these niggas who shutting me out, they one
know
day
my name.
They're gonna know my name and they're gonna come to me and they all came.
What did you have at the time? Like did you have what did you have at your disposal to actually go ahead and start?
Was it at Komut? You started there?
Yeah, I started there actually. Actually, there was a nigga from Hizo. So that guy,
for real?
Yeah, there was no, there's a hood called Hizo. So that, you know what happened? That nigga, he stole a computer somewhere. So he was going around Klavan and selling it. I was like, oh shit, that's a PC.
Yeah.
And then for me to start this music thing, I need to have a PC.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, give me $500, I'll sell you this PC.
Sure.
And I bought it.
Did you know how to use?
It was stolen. It was stolen. Inside the contents were like white people stuff in there and whatsoever. Like I deleted that shit. All of them. I deleted that shit. And I was like, fuck. Let me go start a record and do music. Then I start buying small mixer and small whatever. Then I started recording. And I was like, okay. I downloaded beats, then I started recording, then I found out, oh no, fuck, my mixing sounds bad as fuck. It's like, it's only teeny dog, it wasn't pop at all. I was like, okay, let me learn how to mix vocals first. Then I started mixing vocals, then when time went on, I became good with vocals.
Who taught you how to do all of that?
I taught myself. When it comes to vocals, I taught myself. And then it came to a point where like, I listened to more of the songs that are in the mainstream. I was like, okay, if these guys they sound like this, I can make myself sound like that. So I reached out to YouTube where I can. Then I saw some few tweaks. Then I became good with that. That's when niggas that rap in Western were like, oh shit, who's the guy that mixes this song? These songs are nice. Because there was a guy called G Shit.
Oh yeah?
I mixed this record. It's called G Northwest.
Okay.
After that song, all those niggas in Western came to me. Like after they heard the mixing, they was like, oh, Casmo did. Actually, that's the same guy that gave me the name 45.
Oh yeah?
Yes. G Shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's the same guy that gave me that name. After that record, that's when niggas like Gobi, Hobbs started linking up. They were like, yo dog, we heard your work and we wanna work with you.
Yeah.
And remember, I was a good engineer by that time, but I wasn't good with the beats. So that's when I link up with Gobi. So shout out to Gobi one more time.
Shout out Gobi Beast.
Shout out Gobi Beast.
Yes, sir.
Gobi actually taught me most of everything that I know with beats.
Yeah.
Like everything that I know with beats was to Gobi. He was like, yo, Kes, I'm having trouble mixing vocals. If you can teach me a thing or two about mixing vocals, I'll give you all the skills that I have with beats. I was like, alright, cool. And I paid attention. Everything he showed me, I was like, I paid attention and I became good with it. I came good to such an extent where he was like, oh fuck, now you've become a beast. Shout out, beast.
He almost on my level type of thing.
Something like that, man. Something like that. Yeah. So I became good. Yeah, then everything went on. Like I started working with niggas. I started getting placements. And my first pop-up placement that I got for Gobi as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is a placement?
It was a song by Maraza and DJ.
Oh, you mean like a song?
Yeah, a pop-up song.
A
placement is like if you're a producer, then you produce for a major artist.
Oh.
It's a placement.
Oh, so the first like major song that you did was for Maraza.
Yeah. And for DJ Yanga, featuring Maraza and Resin HD. Now Resin his name is
Sizwa Lakai.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. Hapa the Coup. That's the first single that I produced and I was plugged by Gobi there.
Is it DJ Younger from Business?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah? We're actually trying to interview him, bro. Down for the interview. Nah, let's go. Which year was that, bro? Like I don't know.
You guys remember that Hapa the Coup song? It was kinda big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the year. And Yanga reached out recently, was like, I'm gonna redrop the song now. I'm gonna have MT on it. So he suggested I send the files of the beat and I sent them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that there was a lot of kids by your door when you were starting off. How did you handle all that? Everybody
dog.
coming as soon as you wake up, there's people there. How did you handle all of
Every
that,
single day, dog. Oh,
like when did you have time for yourself, bro? Like
I never had. And then by that time I was hungry. It's like everything that comes my way, weapon it.
Yeah.
And those boys were coming with 300 rands, 150s a day. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm making money. Let's go. Let's go. And I was hungry at that time. That's how I made my name, make sure. Yeah. That's where I met Banks.
Oh yeah.
That's where I met Banks. Miguelis, Marcos,
Yeah.
everybody. I met them there.
And those are the kids that are actually making noise in the streets right now.
I understand.
You know, a lot of people hold you in high regard, bro. Like everybody, and right now in Rustenburg, like the point of reference to actually make music is to go to Casmo, bro.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wanna touch base in terms of like what you were listening to at the time. What were your music influences?
A lot of, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of international music. I
Yeah.
listen to a lot of
Yeah.
Parks,
Yeah.
Notorious B.I.G.'s and those.
Yeah.
Those inspired me a lot. Because of first time I heard a hip hop record, I was like, fuck. I was curious how the fuck did they make that type of a sound. So I was eager to learn that one.
So, unomamete the sound, unomamete the lyrics. Because we were listening to the lyrics, writing the lyrics down, you know, rewinding and trying to. So when you were listening.
For
to
me,
the sound,
it's always been about the sound. I would hear how the rapper raps, but was more into like how he sound on the record than what he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he sounds good on the record, then fuck, that's dope for me. So I was eager to learn about it. Like when I heard a string on a song, I was like, how did they do that? I wanna learn how to do that.
Yeah.
I was eager to know how they created it until I was like, one day I will, and it happened.
I want to know timelines though, bro, because I also want the viewers out there to understand that, like, a time when you actually were putting in the work to develop yourself. 'Cause, you know, you always have to evolve into the best version of yourself. So I want to know, like, what year was it? Like, how long have you been making music?
The dream started around 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah. By that time I was in Brits. Okay, I was born in Brits.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
I was born in Brits, but Rustenburg gave birth to Casmo Marsiano.
Oh shit.
When I was in Brits, there was no Casmo Marsiano. When I moved in here around 2009, that's when dreams really started, and then Rusty gave birth to Casmo. Yes.
And you know, when I at that point where, like, you know, things start happening, you know, people start hearing your music, you know, people start talking about you.
Yeah.
What was the biggest fear that you had? Did you have any kind of fear, any insecurity about yourself as a producer?
Okay, that's a good question. I always was concerned about the quality of sound that I'm gonna put out. If it wasn't proper, I wasn't suggesting everybody that I work with at that particular time to drop that thing, because of I had to make sure everything that is created by me has to come out proper.
Yeah.
So the next person who hears it, he's like, oh, who made that?
Yeah.
So they can also come to me and record.
Yeah.
That was my major breaking point at the time, that everything that I have to do has to be proper. I was always concerned about the quality of the sound.
Did you feel like getting the music out was a problem though? Like, I mean, those days, Reverb Nation, Data Fan.
Yes.
How was it how easy or difficult was it to get your music out? Or were people just taking it out there? Or you were like, man, everybody's talking, but I feel like we can reach more people.
Yes.
Was it easy to take the music out?
You know, by that time, social media was work. Yeah, it was work.
But we had Data File, we had Reverb Nation.
We had those. We used more of Data File host.
Yeah.
We used that, but the thing was like,
That wasn't the platform.
that wasn't the platform, because now I can press 2 times, then it gives me 4 downloads. I was like, I'm not sure if it reached 4 people or it's just those how I pressed, then I got 4 downloads. But the thing that got us out there was the streets, because if I can turn in a corner, see kids playing my shit, I was like, oh shit, now my shit is out here, now it means that we're growing. So like it's more based on how the streets listen, you understand? Yeah.
You know, in the game, bro, it's especially for the internet, I know. Like,
Yeah.
It's so hard to get into the game. It's so difficult.
Yeah,
You know,
it is, man.
it's-
It is.
Like, and it's different, I believe, for artists and producers. But I don't really know what producers have to get through. Like, for the producers listening out there, like, in terms of their journey, What would you say in terms of like how they should actually, which buttons should they press, which doors should they knock on?
Hey, my nigga, that's a good question. You know, now all the placement that I got, do you know what I did? I went on social platforms such as Instagram and everything. Cause you know what these niggas do, the one in the mainstream, they have their emails on their most of them they have their emails on their bio.
Okay.
So I just let me say I go there and I see AK and then I see that he has his email there. I don't know who reaches it or whatsoever, but I just send stuff there. Maybe they might listen or maybe they might, but likely most of them they listen. And they find out my shit is good. They were like, oh shit, who's the kid? Then they reach out back to me. Then everything works.
Then I feel like to a certain extent it's easier for you guys because like you have an array of artists. You got like a lot of artists who are looking for beats, looking for different beats.
Yes.
So you're saying basically the recipe is for producers as well is to actually just find the right avenues or find the right people that they would like to work with and just send them their music. Is that what they should do?
No, also your stuff has to be unique. Cause of if your stuff is unique, you stand out automatically. Cause now people they doing the same sound and cause it's a trap beat and I'm doing a trap beat, it sounds the same. But if I put percussions on my trap beat, I put African elements on it, it's unique. Nobody does that. So my beat stand out and then people love it.
How do you tap into that? How do you learn how to know different sounds and different percussions?
I guess it's by the ear. If you listen to more music and it's all about the ear. Yeah.
And I know that you worked with Gobi.
Yes.
He was your right hand man. I know. I've seen even on the socials. You know, you paid homage to him, like Spana, and then then you guys. I don't want to say break away, but he goes there and he does his own thing, and you go there and you do your own thing.
Yeah.
How important is it to have a mentor or somebody who's guiding you? Can you do it by yourself?
I can. Actually, I'm doing it by myself now.
Like for the Ndwana out
yes.
You know, like, do you advise them to do it by themselves or to have somebody who's actually going to show them how to do it?
I would say they should do whatever works. But now I was privileged to find a nigga like Gobi. Then he shared me his brilliance and it worked for me. But I suggest them to do. Actually, they should do more YouTube and stuff because there's proper stuff to learn from there as well. Yeah. But yeah, as your question says, I think they also should have a mentor. And I wouldn't mind getting a new young who wanna learn about production and give him the yo, boy, here's something, use this, they might benefit you. Because we all gonna leave this world and at least we have to leave something behind. Yeah.
Tell me about vocal culture.
Yeah. Hey, you know me, my nigga. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, vocal.
What was it all about? What was your aim? When you created it? Please just explain to the viewers what is it and what did you have in mind when you're creating it?
Yeah. Okay.
And did it play its course?
Okay. Vocal Vulture. Okay.
Also, it's Vocal Vulture.
It's called Vocal Vulture.
Okay.
It's a sort of a drum kit. It's for producers actually, because of most producers they were like, yo, we make beats but we not go with vocals and stuff. So I got an idea like, oh fuck, okay, why don't I create vocal presets? If they want this kind of vocal sound, they should get it. So I started creating more presets and stuff. Then I put it on Vocal Vulture. It has all types of presets there, like how to mix your beat, how to mix your vocals, Drake type sound, Travis Scott type sound, those effects, everything. It has all those. And then the good thing about it, I was selling it for $500. And then no, niggas were buying. Like hey Joe, I got sales, Sam. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got like 50 or 60 sales, but for me it's a lot of money. Because of imagine 500 rand, it's a 60. How much is it? So yeah, it didn't sell that much, but 60 was enough for me to make me something that I can live off. And I was happy. And it's still available.
And then we get it.
No, I'm not selling it on the net because I know niggas will steal that shit. If they were requesting it, then I was send them the specific link to WhatsApp.
Man, I think it took like an update because Casmo is on another level.
Yo, yeah.
It's not gonna be 500 rand anymore.
Nah. Yeah,
Whoa.
actually it does.
Well, say 3,000. Do you think it's enough? No. Would you pay 3K?
No.
But you also need to think about like budget for like the kids out there.
Yeah, it's worth it, dog. Fuck, I've worked my ass off to build my name. It's worth it.
Yeah. Nah, I like that, bro. Let's talk about some of the music that you made. Yeah. What were some of the first bangers that you made? What was some of
You mean locally or mainstream?
I wanna say mainstream. Which was I was about to say which were some of the biggest songs that landed on radio, because I know Casmo Marsiano has been heard on radio, has been heard on TV. We will get into that.
Yeah.
But what were some of the first ones that like you mentioned DJ Yanga, but what were some of the other songs that actually got onto radio?
Lost, but there's a record by who's this guy? Pablo.
Shout out Pablo one time.
You remember Pablo?
I know Pablo, yeah. Pablo's very talented.
Yeah. There's a couple of songs that I did with him that got features like Black Les and others, and they made quite a.
Shit, you made those beats?
I made those motherfuckers.
Those sounds right now, bro. You should hear those sounds, bro. And what are some of the other music?
It's playing the bar now. I can mention a few, but it's playing the other. Yeah. Like Bossa, they have songs with Bossa.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Shout out Saudi one.
Yes. I have songs label Lection, you know Lection as well.
Shout out Lection one time.
I have songs label
Tony. Not really.
No, Tony, I worked with him on a project.
Oh,
we worked on a project together. It's Spit for Change.
I was there and we were given beats as Casmo.
Oh, y'all were using Casmo beats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
all the contestants rapped on my beats.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah. Shout out
I love the fact that shout out
to Spit for Change, Lection and Tony.
Yes. Shout out to Spit for Change. I love the fact that you put it on the Rusty Kids, dog. Like, I always, it's like on every question I can say, or even say, Joe, thank you for.
Shout out, my brother. I appreciate that.
Like, you're not doing it for yourself, bro.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I might be skipping a few chapters, but let's talk about the concept behind. What's the pro? 014. Come up. Mixtape, right? Yeah. Let's talk about that project. What we?
Yeah, you know, a lot of kids and rappers in Rustenburg, they reached out to me. They were like, "Yo, Kes, we wanna work with you." And then I was like, okay, if I have a power to put a power of a platform where I can put these young kids on, why not use it? Then I was like, okay, let me start a project. It's called 014 Come Up. 014 is a code for Rustenburg. Then there's the Come Up. Means it's Rustenburg
kids on the come up.
Yes, I understand.
Kids who are there.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
You can say that. Then I got them together on the studio. I made 15 beats actually. I made 15 beats and I called them all. Like I called few. I was like, since you say you wanna work with me, there's a record. Can you lay a verse here? I did a DJ Khaled kind of thing. Like I got like 4 or 5 rappers on one song. So yeah.
Let's mention the rappers, bro. Sorry to cut you off. I know you want to make a lot of points. I'm just really curious.
Yeah.
And I feel like this interview is probably gonna have a part 2, a part 3, a part 4.
It has to. I have this lot of shit.
You're going international. Do you know?
Yeah.
Don't wanna lie.
Yo.
Maybe your songs are gonna end up in America.
Shout out, my
I
brother.
know you made songs with an American guy. Piano songs with a very famous
We
guy.
made an EP.
Yeah.
An EP
No, wait.
of 8 tracks.
We're getting there. Don't mention
All
the name.
produced by this
Don't
nigga.
mention the name. Don't mention the name. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Right. 014. Come up. I saw Hops. Simplicity. Marco. Louis. McElly.
Gobi.
Was the exclusive there?
Nah.
The exclusive wasn't there. But basically, it was a fire project.
Yo, people loved it, dog. Yo. Shit.
It was
yo,
a
dog.
fire.
The response that I got on that project was like, wow. It got me to a point where like I have to make the second one.
The second one coming.
It's coming.
2023.
2023.
I saw a few.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
dog.
PC.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
There's beats being cooked for specifically for it.
Oh my
Yo,
gosh.
dog. We're introducing more sounds, even pianist kind of vibe sounds and all.
It's gonna sound more musical.
It's gonna be musical, my brother. It's gonna be musical. And now I'm not shutting anybody out. Everyone who wants an opportunity or verse,
Shit.
it's open for everyone. Yeah.
Shout out to you for that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you're open. Let's talk about, okay, we got some of the music that I'm gonna be here and there, right?
Yeah.
There's some more recent music that maybe I wanna just talk about. But you open for, in terms of like performance and events.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
open for some of the biggest cats, opening for Questa,
Yeah, a lot.
Casper, aka MT.
There's
What were those
no
experiences?
bigger event in Rustenburg that I was not part of. Actually, let me say that. Summer Fiesta, Metro FM
PST,
Heatwave.
iRock.
But I've been there.
Pop bottles.
My brother.
And how were those experiences like?
Yo, dope experience. Yo, it was dope, my brother. Like, cause now, like, I felt I was in a space where, like, I feel like, wow, I'm a superstar.
Yeah.
You understand?
It gave you that spark.
Yeah.
Like I can really take this to
To
the
a
next
different level. Yeah.
How are we gonna grow that culture now of actually, especially with a lot of the music that you made, right? You know.
Okay, on that point, I want to
Yeah.
say something.
Yeah.
I'm no longer an artist. I've dropped the mic.
What?
I'm no longer an artist.
What?
For
But
real.
have you seen how you have presence and
I know, my nigga, but I've noticed and I've realized my passion is behind the boards. I love creating, I love producing so much. Understand? So I felt like, let me give other kids some opportunities, and then if I have a power to create something dope, why don't I share with these youngins? It might be something that might work for them, and it might work for both of us. Imagine if I created something for a kid that people don't believe in, and they find out like, oh, this kid is nice, and he might blow up tomorrow, and his blow up might work for both of us. You understand? So I was like, I love producing, so why don't I spend more time on helping and creating music with these youngsters instead of me rapping or doing music myself. So my passion now is behind the boards, and it's like that now. I only produce. Yeah, maybe I'll DJ some. I don't know, but I wanna start DJing soon. So yeah, but now production is my thing. I do production normally. That's what I do.
and how did some of your music end up on TV? I know you got a lot of stuff there.
Yo, yeah, now I do. Yo, plenty, my brother, plenty. Yo, I would say just luck. I would say that.
Now, if there was work that was put in the background, then I don't believe it's like you create your own luck. You know, but how does it feel to see there on the credits of
Casmo Marsiano with
musical producer Casmo Marsiano?
Yo, it's a huge achievement for me. Even my sisters and my mothers, they are proud of me because they never believed, actually this can work for me. They thought it's a hobby, and I was like, no, this is me.
Yeah.
To such an extent where like I had to give up twice of my 9 to 5 for it. I was like,
Really?
yeah, Cause there was a time I was doing music, then I got work, then I worked, and I was like, fuck, I come home tired, and I can do more of my production. And then I love this, so let me leave work and continue doing my thing. And I left to work and I did my thing. Then situation went down a bit. I was like, fuck. Now I have to go back to the mines. Then I worked. Last time I was at Lone Mean.
Yeah.
Then I worked there. So, plus my job at the mines was tough, dog. You know, I'm drilling rocks. Yes, when I come home, I'm fucked.
Oh, so you used to work in the mines?
Yeah. I have like